we met? Do I know you?
Do you know me, Mr. Hudson?
Who are you?
I am is of no consequence to you, Mr. Hudson.
¿Cuál es tu problema? You Hispanic, Senor Russo, ¿verdad? Huh? You got a problem with me? Huh? You got a problem with me? Because I can see that you got the troubled eyes, huh?
Oh, man, the black hole slam! Black hole slam! He winds Raven up and drives him down to the mat!
Do you know me, Mr. Hudson?
Guys, literally moments away from the first ever meeting between the homicidal, genocidal, suicidal Sabu and the monster Abyss. I'm going to try and find Abyss back here in the lair and see which young lady's with him. The blonde, the brunette, the redhead, maybe a Neapolitan mix this week. We'll find out. Goldie.
What are you doing here, Hudson?
Well, I'm looking for Abyss, but is it a bad time? I mean, I got you before wardrobe and makeup, I can see.
How dare you? This is a new dress.
Well, you look fantastic, but usually, you know, you're gimmicked up, you're Asian, you're Hispanic, you're British.
Gimmicked up. Gimmicked up what?
You've been doing the characters. It's been terrific over the last few weeks.
I've been in Barbados for the last couple of weeks, okay?
Barbados?
Yeah, I know you had a little accident. I read about it in Don't Hit Your Head on the internet. Yeah. Okay, so maybe you're seeing things. Okay?
Seeing things. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Yeah.
Well, you know, I know that you've been under a lot of stress, and the last time we saw you looking like this, you know, there was some... You know, some rumors that maybe you were just...
Oh, rumors of what?
That you were...
Oh. You going there? Well, you think I'm crazy?
No.
Oh,
no, Golly,
we going down that
please,
road again,
no,
huh?
No,
you think I'm crazy, don't you, Hudson?
No.
Let me tell you, the last guy that called me that even insinuated that I was a Looney Tune, oh, he's in bad shape right now.
Yeah?
Real bad shape. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think you need to end up like that, do you?
I don't want to. Listen, where's Abyss? Where is Abyss?
Abyss is ready to go for his match. I've been talking to him. He's been talking to me. Everything is A-okay. So
Abyss never says a word. Abyss can't talk.
maybe he doesn't have anything that he'd like to say to you. Look, why don't you just get out of here? Get it?
Let's go to the ring, guys.
Whoa. The following contest is scheduled for one fall as a special challenge bout. About to make his way to the ring, weighing in at 339 pounds, he is the Monster of Fear. In the near 2-year history of TNA, there has not been a more intimidating physical presence combined with the out-of-control, unpredictable mental state that you find in this individual. Tail of the tape numbers don't lie. 6'8" in height, 340 pounds in weight. Factor in a less than stable frame of mind, and it spells the Monster Abyss, and that spells trouble for anyone who crosses his path. And his opponent from Bombay, this is Sabu. Whatever words you choose to describe his style, hardcore, extreme, or of course the trademark, homicidal, genocidal, and suicidal, they have been synonymous with this man, Sabu, for every minute of his career.
Think about it, last week, Mike, as Sabu held his own when Raven left him out to dry. When Raven wouldn't come out and help him, he was supposed to be his partner last week. Sabu held his own. 1-on-2 against Monty Brown and Abyss like nobody, like no other. Because you've got to be a little crazy to do that. And Sabu is that kind of a guy, and he's got to look at this as an advantage. He's finally one-on-one with Abyss.
Don, you're exactly right. Last Wednesday night, I guess it was more or less a disappearing act from Raven. It left Sabu to take that 2-on-1 beating from both Abyss and Monty Brown. Tonight, to me, different set of circumstances here. It's one-on-one. First ever singles meeting between these two. I'm expecting nothing less than violence personified. These are two of the wildest men in the history of the wrestling business turned loose.
You got that right. As Sabu cut, when he came out, he threw his chair close to the ring so he would have it to use. You know it'll come into play because it is Sabu out there. But right now, he's trying to punch Abyss and go blow for blow, and I just don't think you do that with this monster. You've got to get him off balance. You've got to kind of get him out of sorts of some way.
You know, we've never seen that work really from anyone that tries to go toe-to-toe and tries to outslug it with Abyss.
Oh, what a shot by Abyss, though, as he hits him. And
Sabu just nailed Abyss that
that's
time.
That's right, man. Sabu just nailed him right there. Oh, nice move there.
That's the kind of offense that we would expect from Sabu.
That's what you got to do.
Stay one step ahead of this monster.
And
Sabu
here he goes.
Oh, man.
Right here in front of us as Sabu comes flying over the ropes and catches Abyss. If he would have caught him just a little bit cleaner, he might have been able to finish him off.
Quickly, Sabu gets back up to his feet, reels off a series of rights to the head, and that one caught him in the jaw.
And you can see right there, and that hurt Sabu as he caught Abyss right in the jaw. As he hit bone on bone.
Exchange of punches out on the arena floor here. Oh, man.
Just right into the rail right there. There goes Abyss, but again, Sabu wisely gets out of the way and causes Abyss to go right into the rail.
Chest first goes Abyss into the steel. Sabu going for one of his equalizers. You talked about the steel chair. How about the table?
Oh, Abyss comes in just in time to catch Sabu before Sabu can set him up on the table right there. But like you said, you knew everything was going to be in play with these two. I mean, we've seen these guys brawl all over the asylum.
Sabu rolled back into the ring by the monster Abyss, who stalks his prey, slowly gets back in, and maybe that was the opening that Sabu was looking for, that momentary delay. But just as soon as Sabu connects with a couple of punches, Abyss stops him in his tracks.
Oh, Abyss is just so powerful. I mean, this guy's 6'8", 350 pounds, and he's using every bit of that right now. Oh! You can feel that all the way here at the announce table.
Open hand slap. Throttled him that time. The impact just of the slap dropped Sabu all the way to the mat.
But we know the experience of Sabu, and Sabu knows that table setup. Oh, he couldn't get out of the way.
Like a charging freight train at 6'8", 340 pounds coming across the ring, and the impact in the corner as Abyss just squashed Sabu.
Sabu's going to have to do what he was doing earlier. Use Abyss's weight against him. Find some way to get him off balance to where the weight and the momentum carries him off of his feet, then he can take advantage of it, Mike.
Sabu shot off into the ropes, telegraphed with the back body drop, hurt Abyss. Sabu connects with a kick.
Oh, he got it!
And then spiked him, dropped him on his head with the DDT.
Oh,
Sabu rolled over.
Right here.
Here's two. No, didn't even get the 2 count. Just as the referee, Andrew Thomas, was dropping down with the second hand, you saw that Abyss powered out, using his leg strength. Steel chair brought into play.
Oh, and he catches him straight on the head right there with the steel chair.
Trying a second time.
Levels him with it, and that's what you've got to do. Beat him in his own game. He catches him in the knees.
That time he leveled him. That time he dropped him down to the knees and springs off and caught him half leg time. That, I guess, with the leg lariat and the steel chair at the same time.
The crowd going crazy for Sabu right now as he's just doing it one move after another.
Off the moonsault, here's 2. Powered out.
Just wasn't enough. You'd think after 3 or 4 chair shots that would put a normal man out of it, but not Abyss.
Well, you just said that. A normal man. Not this 6'8", 340-pound monster. Reversal.
I was getting ready to say, you feel like momentum had kind of changed right there, but then Abyss threw him into the corner. But here it goes. Sabu up. Can he do it? Oh, no.
Overpowered by Abyss, but that time able to duck the clothesline, and the big boot got the leg extended and drove the foot right into the face of Sabu, who rolls out to the floor.
And he caught the edge of that table, too, right there. That had to hurt. As he rolled out of the ring, forgot that table was there that he'd set up earlier and caught the end of it.
Now Abyss drops down to the floor. Got Sabu in trouble.
Oh, setting him up right here.
The table that Sabu was going to use on Abyss.
Oh, man, Abyss goes through this table and takes Sabu with him. That's going to be the end of Sabu, but he's not going to stand for it as he gets off. He knows what kind of damage that can do, Mike. Oh, caught him right there as he pulls him off and catches his jaw into the mat.
Pulled the legs out from under Abyss. Contact made with the ring apron and then sent chest first into the steel guardrail. Sabu goes back into the ring, Don, and he's picked up a steel chair. Going to set it into place. Going to go for the jump. There's the spring off the top.
Unbelievable! As he puts Abyss right there. We got to see that again.
That is a must-see replay. Let's take a look. Watch the spring. First off the chair, then up the top rope.
Oh, my God.
Great extension of the leg, catching Abyss with the leg drop and driving him directly through the wood.
Absolutely unbelievable. Sabu took advantage of the chair in the ring, used it to get momentum to even get a little bit higher. And Abyss.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, here comes Goldie.
Goldilocks coming out, and obviously, if anybody's been communicating with Abyss, as of late, it's certainly been Goldilocks, I guess. What a strange situation we had with her and Scott Hudson backstage prior to this match.
Tried to ask her about it, all of her different appearances that she's had later. Now look at this, Goldie's here talking to the referee. And
keep your eye on the ring.
Distracting him right there.
Distracting referee Andrew Thomas, who's trying to send her out. Look at Sabu. Boom! Spring back off the top.
But the referee's distracted right there from Goldie.
Here's the cover.
And
This could be the pin. This could be the pin right here, but there's no referee because of Goldilocks.
She's keeping him from getting into the ring. And slaps Andrew Thomas. This girl is crazy, Mike. She's crazy.
Just at a time when Sabu had the
Sabu's got her by the hair.
The whole complexion of the match was swinging in his favor, and now he's dragging Goldilocks into the ring by her hair.
Well, if she wants to play that kind of a game. Oh, wait a minute. While he's distracted with Goldie, Abyss, it gave him time to get up and get back into the action.
And Abyss takes him up into the torture rack.
Oh, no. Sabu gets out of it.
Sabu ducks a clothesline.
Oh, no.
No, black hole slam.
And slam it was as he put Sabu down. As Goldilocks did what she came out here to do. Distracted the referee to keep Sabu from getting the pin.
Here's this communication that we talked about earlier.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Abyss just grabbed the referee and threw him into the chair that was in the corner. Surely they're going to do something about that, yes.
Referee Thomas calls for the bell.
Referee Andrew Thomas has disqualified Abyss, the winner, Sabu.
Oh, great call on the part of Andrew Thomas. Wait a minute. He's got the chain around Sabu's neck.
He's wrapping a steel chain around his throat, around his neck.
Somebody do something here. The match has already been thrown out.
Referee called for the disqualification.
I hear Goldilocks screaming, finish him off. Finish, she's crazy. What has gotten into her? She's snapped.
And he's hanging him.
Here he comes.
He's hanging him. Wait a minute.
That's Eric Watts.
Well, where the heck is Raven? We got Eric Watts instead with a baseball bat. The former NWA Director of Authority, the ex-boyfriend of Goldilocks, Eric Watts, has come down the aisle with a baseball bat.
Oh, and he catches Abyss again. He catches him again. And Abyss fails.
Eric Watts was there to make the save, but Don, is it any surprise that Raven was nowhere to be found?
No,
nowhere to be found at all.
Raven,
when Sabu was in trouble.
He abandoned him again.